Alright, welcome to part 2 of Wrestling News Radio's weekly show. And, the thing is, you just got off talking about how TNA is getting better, maybe even better than WWE. I wouldn't go there just yet, but in the future, it definitely could happen. They have rising superstars in TNA that I think are having a big part of this, and I think, one is Matt Morgan. He's going up to new heights. I mean, he was big before, but he's bigger now. And Amazing Red, who I'm sure you've all heard about, used to be a very great prospect in ROH. Very good. He teamed with Suicide again. Suicide is also rising. I think that's Kaz now, because Daniels is, Daniels is back, as we mentioned before. Just a lot of superstars. The TNA is brought back a lot of old guys, remember? I don't want to put it like that, but they have. And Shane Douglas is one. I don't know what he's going to be doing now.
Shane Douglas, I think, isn't there anymore. I'm pretty sure he's not there anymore. They just brought him back for a little while. And same thing with Raven. Raven, I'm pretty sure is not there anymore.
Raven and TNA did part ways, just so you know.
Alright, so Raven is gone. So they brought some guys back just for a little while, just to kind of, change things up again, Pete?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pete, back to you.
Yeah, Abyss and Daphne, I think, are using maybe. Daphne, who got a weird side, was the governor. After Sarah Palin, wanted to get host with the beautiful people, with him a while. Roxy, who's not with TNA anymore as well. I'm looking now, right now, to see if Shane Douglas is on the TNA Superstar page right now. I'm hand it over to Matt, and for a minute he's going to talk about Kennedy and Rhonda's firings, and with Kennedy and Rhonda are going to go back to TNA.
Not getting enough to get a wrestler.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. I don't know if you're going to actually see Umaga or Mr. Kennedy on TNA, but, they're both really good wrestlers. They're different from most, but they're different from, some people that you might see on the roster. But, overall, I think it might happen that they might go to, that both of them might go to TNA. TNA is really starting to rise, and, they're looking for new superstars that they can put on there. And if they get these guys, well then, they are really sitting well.
I'm going to go over the Memphis in a second, but Shane Douglas is not on TNA Superstar page, and neither is Raven. So it basically means they're out. There's been instances of, WWE people going to TNA, one usually, is Tara, or whatever, that's Victoria, and I'm sure you all know. Dylan Abdul Bashir, that is the Bari Khalid, other manager. And, I think AJ Styles used to be with WWE. He used to be a dark match person. Now he's with TNA. Big name in TNA. Big name all over now. A lot of people like him, what he does. Now we're going to be done talking about TNA. We're going to go to the ECW. We talked about that in our first video. Actually, before we go to ECW, I want to talk about the impact Kennedy could have on TNA. Where would he go? What impact would he have? And would TNA have to release some of their talent to sign Kennedy?
I don't know. They could. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple people that they could just get rid of. Let's be honest. Who needs BG James? I don't think they need him there. I don't think that he is too important to them. They could get rid of Cody Deaner. He's on their TNA homepage. He is not exactly doing much for him. Kip James, is he doing anything for him right now? Who else? Who else, Pete? Who else do you think? Dr. Steve, is he doing much for them?
Yeah,
he is in some storylines, but other than that, I don't really know what, they could get rid of some people that really aren't too important, I'm not gonna lie, who are not been in many storylines, who have been inactive for a long time. I think that they could really free up some money and sign Mr. Kennedy, or Ken Kennedy, whatever you want to call him. and he will change that face of TNA. I mean, he'll be up there with the Kurt Angles. You know, I mean, he'll be up there. You know, when they sign Booker T or Kurt Angle or who else? I mean,
the question I want to ask is for the question I want to ask it was Kennedy in TNA. Would he be on the front line or the Mafia? What would you see? I think he'd be a great fit for the Mafia. Bobby Lashley was, but again, he is not in TNA anymore. Do you think that Kennedy will join the Mafia front line? What's your opinion on it?
I think that they almost should have him first, probably joining the front line to have him fight basically with, you know, the AJ Styles, and you know, I could see him first teaming up with AJ Styles and then gradually maybe moving over to, you know, Kurt Angle and the Mafia. Pete, what do you think about that?
Oh, I think they'd have him start out with the Mafia being a former WWE superstar. Is anybody right now in the Mafia not a former WWE superstar? He's in the Joe. I'm not sure if he joined the match with the Mafia, with WWE. But you have Angle, Nash, Steiner, Morgan, who's gonna be in the Mafia, let's face it now. Booker T, King Booker, you know, every of those guys. Remember, Morgan was in WWE. If you can't recall that, I can guarantee he was. You know, it's just, I see Kennedy going to the Mafia, but will Umaga be signed? I mean, Kennedy right now is in no complete falls. He said that on his blog on YouTube, and you know, it's basically obvious that we're going to take a break right now with him.